Good morning, traders. Welcome to the opening bell. I'm Ashley Reeve. We're going to jump straight into this one. Note that when we discuss anything here, any of the information, please do not construe this as advice. It is opinion. And we want to try and make sure that we deliver some top quality content, but also update all our guys that's obviously following us everywhere. So let's get straight into it, guys. We want to do a bit of an update on yesterday. We had a bit of a stronger dollar yesterday, which was very, very interesting because we had come on the opening bell and we said, listen, there's been a real, crazy one on the rally of the dollar. But we are seeing, and we did see a bit of a breather which happened. And I'll just illustrate that quickly on the major pairs which we checked about. Now, just before we do that though, the oil price. Let's quickly chat about the oil price. Now, there's a very interesting thing that's happening. There's really a short and medium and long-term view here, or at least three cohorts. All right, here we have a bit of a shorter intraday move. There's a little bit of a swing there, and then obviously here we're looking at holding for a little bit longer. Now, what price is doing is it needs to erupt outside, all right, of this specific area over here first before we can really rally to that zone over there. That's going to be very important. Obviously, if price does this, is the other way around. We're going to go to the bottom of that support where you guys can obviously do a lot of profit taking as well. But we kind of just, really, as you can see, just moving sideways here technically. And I think that's very, very important. But we also need to know about the oil fundamentally. We saw the oil prices fall after hopes that the Strait would be opened more fully. So you guys know by now that more oil supplies, lower oil prices, and low inflation fears. All right, I think that's very important. So if you do go into the higher time frames, you're going to see it now that we need to really advance. So there's a lot of money here than one can make, but then again, to the downside here as well. So we need to wait for price to really break nicely before we can really do something. Right now, this is a low, and there is a lower high here. It seems like the oil prices want to come down a little bit lower first. All right, so this looks like there's a lower high that is being created. Now, don't expect it just to move down immediately. Commodities doesn't have that nature in terms of its movement. It will generally come down, but then it will whipsaw up again and then come down later. So just watch that very carefully, okay? Just watch that very carefully. That's the nature of commodities. Gold does the same thing. Silver does the same thing. It's very, very rough at times, especially when it's creating new highs and new lows. So let's look at what then happens here. We saw the gold price as well. Yesterday rallied to the upside, which is fantastic. So it remained strong because low inflation fears can hurt gold. But traders are still uncertain about, the future Fed rate hikes, global geopolitical risks, and obviously inflation staying above the target. So gold kept support from cautious investors. We did mention yesterday that there is divergence that was set up, and we were actually spot on with that. You can see prices pushed up as according to the pattern that we identified. So that's gold. Gold rallied to the upside. Euro USD, the same thing happened here. We had the same divergence and we had the upside rally right there. Look at that. So now we're creating what looks like a lower high. But remember, what we must not forget, we've been chatting about a stronger dollar. So this could also be price really just finding a lower high and then proceeding to the downside. We got to watch and see if the dollar does strengthen further today or if it weakens. Now, if the oil price comes down today, we will then see possibly a push to the upside here with the euro. So watch the oil price very carefully. The same with the AUD USD. We were spot on with the rally. It came in yesterday. We did generate some fantastic revenue from that. And we want to see if the dollar now, if it continues to weaken, correlating with the oil price. If it does, we'll see some more upside here with the AUD as well. But remember, one does not only look at the technical side, we also see that there is a fundamental side. And, the AUD did fall back a little bit here this morning, after the Australian economic data reduced expectations for more interest rate hikes from the Reserve Bank. And what's important as well, Australia's unemployment rate rose. It increased to 4.5%. It's worse than expectations. So we're seeing the AUD retreat a little bit from these highs. All right. Those jobs fell by 18,600. It's the first employment decline since last year, November. So this shows Australia's labor market is slowing down. Remember, no oil, there's no productivity. People can't get hired. Inflation is too high. It's creating a bit of an issue there. All right. So watch out for the Aussie. Let's see if there is a renewed, fresh sentiment that comes in fast to proceed up, or if the dollar continues to dominate the Aussie. The same with the pound here, guys. Also rallied quite well yesterday, creating quite a bit of structure already from that support. We have a high, we have a higher high, but there is a resistance here. There is. So we're gonna wait and see what happens here. It's now at the swing low, and we want to try and see what it does at that swing low. If it does break or if it moves up towards there. But remember, price can move up till there and then come down again. So we're really just consolidating at these highs over here. So let's wait and see. The same with the NZD USD. Also, the pattern was spot on. We had it. We rallied yesterday. And now we're waiting to see where the price will, shift up, or if we're going to come back down and then move into the sentiment of a stronger dollar. What's important is the dollar did pull back slightly from those highs. It did weaken because of the US-Iran peace optimism. Markets became more hopeful about a possible peace deal. And I think that's very, 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 very important for us to note. All right. So what's also critical about this one here, guys, that we have to understand, the oil supply may just improve. Inflation pressure could fall, and those central banks may not need aggressive rate hikes. This obviously will reduce the safe haven demand for the US dollar, and we're looking to see if that is the case. All right, but the dollar still has support. The Fed's still cautious on inflation. Federal Reserve minutes showed policymakers still think another rate hike is possible if inflation stays high. And the markets currently think the Fed may hold those rates steady, but there is still about a 50% chance of a hike later this year. So this prevents the dollar from falling too aggressively. And then later on, King, I see you there. A very good morning, Sabona. All right, a very good morning. On the US stocks, futures slipped slightly today. A little bit there. We had a rally to the upside on all of the major stock indices. NVIDIA earnings beat those expectations, but investors worry about the rising AI competition. Big companies are building their own AI chips, so traders took some profits despite strong results. All right, so we're still seeing NVIDIA increase to the upside. We're just having a bit of a breather here. But overall, the market stayed supported during the previous session. The Dow Jones rose, S&P, like I said, gained, Nas climbed, but the falling oil prices, because of the falling oil prices and lowered treasury yields, that improved the risk appetite. So what's important then is for us to watch it today. We could have just a little bit of a correction here, and then we continue the climb. But let's watch the oil price, guys, because if the oil price does come down, we're going to see some, renewed pushes to the upside there. If the oil price goes up, all right, to that area there, then we're going to have these indices come down here, possibly for the day intraday level now. We're saying intraday, short term, all right? So watch it very carefully. We'll be back again. There is a trading room at 2 o'clock today, so you might want to jump in there. I think it's important for you to see how these technicals are now developing throughout the day, later into pre-US Open. Do that for yourself, so you can obviously upskill your environment of trading and obviously your know-how around the charts. That's why we provided here at TD Markets. All right, and if you've not opened an account with us, you can visit www.tdmarkets.com. And as always, you can email our support team there, ready, waiting for you. If you have any queries to sort out on your back end, if there's anything happening with your platform, our support team is ready to assist you. All right, you can reach them at care@tdmarkets.com. But that's it from me this morning with the opening bell. Quick update. We'll see how the week ends tomorrow, Friday, the 22nd of May, guys. We're really pushing and steamrolling through the month. All right. Have a fantastic day. And most importantly, be very, very good to yourself. That's it from me, Ashley Reeve, here this morning. Have a good one. Ciao, ciao.